Hello again, everybody. This is Lance Russell, and it's Ball Time, hosted by my old friend Oscar Barlow.
Good Saturday morning, everybody. This is Oscar Barlow, and it's this Saturday morning. That means it's bell time right here on UndefinedRadio.com. Welcome to our listeners here in the United States and around the world. And
Hello.
Hey, here we
Hello.
go.
Hey, Jerry. Jerry, how you doing, man?
Hey.
We're live.
Hello, how are you, man?
I'm doing good, man. I know you're busy this morning in New York City at the Comic-Con. Appreciate you taking just a few minutes of your time with us this morning. Saw on the news last night where you kind of been getting a little bad mail from some people, man.
Well, you know what? Actually, the more I look at it now, especially after the TMZ story went out and everything, it's about 50-50 now, as is everything with Trump. You know,
Yeah.
it's like half the people love him, half the people can't stand him.
Right.
But yeah, we went to the Trump rally up in Southaven, Mississippi last week, and all of a sudden some people saw my picture, saw me at the Trump rally, and heck, next thing you know, I'm getting blown up on social media with people that just are very, very upset and very bitter. I've never seen anything like this ever. That the people that you know are not Trump fans, I mean, they just hate the guy. And anybody that likes him or has anything to do, they hate them too.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That's right. That's right. And you know, Jerry, people's got to remember this is America. You know, we attend what we want to attend. You know, and
last time I checked.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You know, and you know, we're not under no dictatorship or anything. So you know, my hat's off to you for standing up, and that's a good platform, I think, for the king to stand up for America, man.
And it's so funny, you know, like if you go to a Donald Trump rally or you vote for Donald Trump, it's like you're a racist.
Yeah.
And I want to tell everybody, you know what? The night before we went to see Donald Trump, Lauren, my fiance, and I went to see the Kevin Hart movie, you know, Night School, right? And we were the only two white people in the whole theater.
Right.
So, I mean, does that, you know, and now if I put that out, would people say, oh, you're a racist? I mean, what? It's just crazy, you know.
Yeah. Well, King, I know you're real busy this morning, man, and we're not going to hold you no longer than what we got to, but I do appreciate you coming on this morning and sharing that with us. And, man, just stand strong and stand up straight, my man.
All right, I appreciate it, man.
All righty, man. You have a good one and be safe there in New York and the Big Apple.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, bye-bye. All right, that was Jerry the King Lawler, Chad, and Storm, or whoever you are this morning.
use my true name.
Yeah.
Dang, you too excited about this Lawler thing.
But you know that is sad, man. When you can't attend things, you know, anymore without getting, you know, hate mail and stuff like that.
Well, I know it's pathetic though that's what we've come to, really.
Yeah.
In this country.
I mean,
and it's just you can't have an opinion without somebody trying to tear you down because of your opinion.
Right. You know, and I'm surprised if you remember back when myself and Dundee were on WMC Action News 5. What, about a year ago?
Yeah.
Promoting a show at Isla Capri, the championship wrestling show. You know, Bill Dundee said, you know, when I said the Soviet Saint was going to be at the show, he said that, oh, he's a Russian. I said, yeah. And he said, well, I don't like Russian. You know, I'm surprised the superstar didn't get any hate mail.
Well, but look, but isn't that's the whole problem, though?
Yeah.
Is the fact that it's like you can't be an individual anymore.
Yeah.
If you're not saying what everybody else wants you to say, then you get into trouble. But that's only because that's the mindset we allow to happen.
Yeah.
This didn't go on 4 years ago.
Right. Well, I'll tell you this. I've been knowing Jerry Lawler for well over 20 years, and been up down the road with him, and Lawler is not a racist.
Oh my God, no!
He's not a racist, believe me.
If you knew Jerry Lawler at all, first of all, and Memphis wrestling, and the people that you have to deal with on a daily basis, even the other workers.
Right.
Think of the workers that he's had come through this territory.
Coco Ware, King Cobra, Rocky Johnson, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
Yeah.
All these guys. You can ask him, and Jerry Lawler is not. He is far from a racist.
Oh my God, and that's the thing.
And I know his fiance Lauren McBride, and she's not either.
Well,
what they were doing was really getting her son exposed to, I mean, you know, anytime you got a small child and they got a chance to see the commander-in-chief of this country, no matter who the commander-in-chief is, whether it's Donald Trump, Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, Jimmy Carter, Gerald Ford, Richard Nixon, Ronald Reagan, anybody, George H.W. Bush, you want to give those kids an opportunity to do that because, you know, I mean, you very rarely have an opportunity to see in person in this area the President of the United States.
Oh, absolutely.
Jay, you know what I have in my phone?
I know it. I know
have
it.
a phone of myself and President Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, hey, I wouldn't take $1 million for that photo of me and Bill Clinton together.
Exactly. It means something
Don't
to
care
you.
what you think about his political views. The guy was commander-in-chief for 8 years.
That's right.
You know, and you know, that's just the way it is.
It's just
my
such
hat's off to Lawler. He's got a good opportunity, and I know Jerry goes back and listens to these replays, and I'll just say this to the king. You've got a good opportunity, my friend, to stand up for America. Stand up and be strong. Stand up for your rights, and just keep moving on, bro, man.
Well, these are the kind of people like Jerry Lawler. I mean, he gets such a rap about one thing or another because, first of all, most people probably don't understand the first thing about the king when it comes down to it. But the fact that you're going to stand up and do that, and look, when you get hate mail like this, like he's been doing because of this, you're either going to do one of two things. You're going to stand up, jut out your chin, take the punches and stand for what you believe in, or you're going to fold to the pressure and apologize, which I hate more than anything else.
Right.
If you've got an opinion, then have your opinion. Don't apologize for it.
And you know, I talked to Lawler the day of this rally. He and I had talked several times that day, and really, Lawler, and he told the truth on with Janice Broach's interview last night on Channel 5, and you can catch it on their website, that he was really going to support a fellow WWE Hall of Famer. In 2013, Donald Trump was selected and inducted into the celebrity wing of the WWE Hall of Fame. And,
which is cool.
Yeah, and he and Lawler's interviewed him at Madison Square Garden. I mean, he called the match with Jim Ross the Battle of the Billionaires.
Exactly.
McMahon and Trump, you know,
yeah.
And so, you know, come on. You know, I mean,
it's crazy.
It's
the whole
crazy,
thing is stupid and nuts.
Is everybody that was in the Landers Center going to start getting hate mail if they seen them on TV or seen a picture
you know
on
what?
social media?
I guarantee you, the people
that's my thing about social media,
Storm.
I keep telling you guys, social media, Facebook needs to be a wrap.
See, but here's the thing with social media the way it is nowadays, you've got no better advertising platform. But like any other platform, it's going to come with those share morons who are out there thinking that.
Right.
These are you hear the term internet warriors, keyboard warriors, the people who are nothing and nobody, who sit behind their keyboards, who won't stand for anything outside of the comfort of their home, who won't go say anything or do anything because they're scared, but they'll type like they're the baddest person on the planet and the most knowledgeable person on the planet behind closed doors behind that keyboard. Yeah. These are the people you're dealing with. That's why I don't pay any attention to their opinions. It means absolutely nothing to me. If you're not going to come up to me as a man, as a woman, I don't care which, and then voice your opinion to my face, then I really don't care what you think. What you think matters nothing to me.
And I tell you, if any of our listeners have opinions and want to voice their opinion, they can shoot us a text at 662-501-7129.
That's right.
That's 662-501-7129. Shoot us a text.
Heck yeah.
Let us know. We're going to read your text. You can put if you want to put your name on there.
You can.
Hey, we'll give you credit for what you say, man.
That's right. Look,
this is the United States of America.
We ain't backing down for nobody. We're just telling you right now. That's not going to happen.
That's right.
Not
here.
No.
Not here.
No, and it won't. I think you have to be that way.
Hey, we do have some in-studio guests.
We do.
But before we get to that, let's do a little housekeeping thing. October 31st. Well, let's back up. October 20th and 21st.
Yes.
The 20th is the beginning of the Fall Festival at Bright Lane Cowboy Church, where I attend. And we're going to have country music singing great Jeff Bates there that evening.
Oh, yeah. That'll be good.
Yeah, the Bright Lane Cowboy Church band, I think, is going to take stage around 5:36. Jeff Bates is going to hit that outside stage up under the covered arena thing at 7 o'clock, I believe it is.
If you haven't heard Jeff Bates' testimony, you got to come out for this.
But Jeff is going to be there early because he said he just wants to come and talk to the people. Somebody may want to pray with Jeff Bates.
Jeff's a good dude.
He's going to be available there. He's going to have his merchandise there that day, and he's going to hang over with us for the Sunday morning service.
Jeff's a good dude.
And he will be on his bell time next Saturday morning.
Yes, it will, because you need to hear this. I mean, I think just listening to talk. Well, look, we've had him on Country or Not when we were doing Country or Not. He was a special guest there. He's talked his testimony. And we're going to talk about all kinds of things with Jeff next week. We'll talk wrestling. Don't worry. It's a wrestling show. We're talking wrestling. But we want to have that man in here because if you're looking for people who to inspire you to show you that even if you're in a bad place, and we all go through that. Right. It don't matter who you are or where you're from. Right. You get in a bad place. You may not show it to everybody. Believe me, I'm the world's worst about trying to be stoic and not show my feelings and things. But you all need that person who can help guide you and say it's okay to go through whatever you're going through, and you can come out the other side of it. Oh, did have Reb Dell says, good to see the King at the Trump rally. We went to Rax later and saw him there too, and he was nice enough to take a pic with us after dinner. That's the King, man.
Yeah, Lawler does that.
He does.
He does that.
He gets such a bad rap. It's just insane, the rap that this man gets.
I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat. Now, Lawler and I have had our ups and downs. You know that.
Everybody does.
But we respect each other, and we always
look.
Forgive and forgive.
I don't care. You're friends with anybody any length of time or anything like that, and have dealings with people. Yeah. You're gonna have ups and downs. It happens. That's not important. It's what you do. With those ups and downs that matters. So we'll see.
That's right.
All right, let's get our guest in here, man. I'm excited about it.
One more thing. October 31st. It's Trunk or Treat down in Crenshaw.
Yes, it is.
Undefined Radio is going to be there.
Yeah, buddy.
All the area churches is going to be there.
It's going to be a fun time in Crenshaw.
Looking forward to it. And I think you're going to be playing some Halloween music.
Dude, I got some
on
music.
Main Street.
Oh, yeah.
And you're not even going to get a citation for disturbing the peace.
I can't. Well, I might after it's over with. Well, you're the mayor. I better not get a citation.
Yeah. You're not going to get a citation.
Exactly.
Hey, a couple of guys that we have in the studio. We're going to, oh, man, one of them's on a chain. Led by Deadeye is Malachi.
Malachi, yeah.
Malachi.
These guys from DDT.
Yeah, come on, the DDT
Y'all come on
guys.
in. Come on in the studio. Lead him in there. Just don't have to destroy my mics or anything like that. Expensive equipment in here.
Let me move.
Get them all situated.
Yeah.
Just get grief, yeah.
Deadeye, you gonna hold on to that chain, my friend?
Yeah. So y'all Deadeye, you're probably going to have to get up pretty tight on the mic. Just pull it in close to you there, buddy. The headphones are right there. You can happily put those on.
Yeah, and then grab that chain back if you don't mind.
Look, Oscar's scared of everything, so just, you might have to hold on tight to it.
We've got these guys in studio because...
We were supposed to have somebody else here, but he decided not to show up, and that's fine. That's fine. There's lots of people. Look, I've been getting texts all week about people who are coming to do this thing. Then they hear certain people are going to be here, and they decide not to show up. Well, I get that. It's okay. It's okay. Because come next Saturday night, PWA, there ain't nowhere else to run.
So, Nick, you said it, next Saturday night, October 13th, PWA invades Sardis Lake Baptist Church again.
That's right.
Doors going to open at 5, bell times at 6 o'clock. Tickets are only $10. Children 5 and under are free, and proceeds go to the mission teams of Sardis Lake Baptist Church. Big tag team tournament that night, but Deadeye, you're going to be, and also former owner, operator, president, founder, that's what he likes. Randy Hales is going to be at PWA. So, but Deadeye, you got a big match coming up with Xander Raines there, man.
That's right. I got a big match coming in. You see, last time in our match ended in controversy. You know.
Now, what happened with that? Where was that at?
Well, back at Sardis, the last time we were there was supposed to be no interruption at all.
Yeah.
They had a signing at the beginning of the show, and I don't know what happened. Next thing I know, I look up, Night Train and all that bunch is jumping in. DUI, I can't stand them. I can't have it. I can't stand them.
I get you. I don't think anybody can stand them.
Yeah.
And who runs DUI?
That'd be Don Cicerelli.
Didn't he call in here one time?
He's a couple of times.
A few times? Months ago?
Yeah.
Last year, I
think you ignored his phone call.
I did ignore his phone call.
Oh, you telling me you was unfortunate enough to get a call from him?
Yeah.
A couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple times, then we just cut that off. Because I'm telling you what, this PWA show, and look, the promoters of PWA put on a good show. There's no question about that. I think they do a really good job down there at Sardis Lake doing what they do. Because, look, you've heard us talk about Redeemed Wrestling on this program before and what they do. PWA does the same things.
Right,
These shows are designed to help mission work. And
that's right.
I love that they do that.
Yeah. And you see a lot of the same guys floating back and forth from PWA and Redeemed Wrestling.
Absolutely.
And this Xander Raines, he's no pushover, Deadeye. So,
and look, Xander Raines, first of all, what is his issue with you?
I don't know. I don't know what his issue is with me. I don't know. You know, he's a little bit bigger than me. He's been wanting to take me out since the first day I got into it. DUI, they've been wanting to take me out since the first day I got into it. But, you know, I'm not scared of Xander Reigns. As a matter of fact, whenever he wants some, come get it.
Now, Xander, he's a youngster.
He is.
He's a youngster.
Yeah.
And you know, we find out this a lot. These youngsters just think they see us guys who are a little bit older and think, well, you know what, I can go in there and against the old guy. It ain't a problem. Until they find out it's a problem.
Well, Storm, I think I told you when the PWA show that I attended down in Sardis Lake Baptist Church, it's been a while ago, but I came back and told you these DDT guys have a fan following, man.
Yes, they do.
And I mean, and I remember when Deadeye got in trouble in his match. I can't remember his opponent that night, but when you got in trouble, those fans came alive, man, and they bounced him back. And sometimes it takes the fan. Now, I know you don't always agree with that, Storm. I know you don't. I know you don't always agree with that, but Deadeye, I think you would probably agree with that the fans really push DDT to that next level and really get you pumped and going against an opponent.
Yes, absolutely. You know, I live for the fans. That's what I live to see. I love the fans. I love it.
Well, see, and that's what's fun about it. Is that right there? Is being able to is go out there and you entertain. Look, without the fans, we really don't have anything.
Yeah,
and that's just the honest truth about the matter. Right. Is just that you don't.
Yeah.
And but being able to entertain and having the luxury to go entertain fans and give them everything that they pay for when they come out to see you, I always say there's nothing in this world like wrestling. There's no form of entertainment like professional wrestling. There just isn't.
Right.
And without the fans, you don't have that. Now, having said that, you're right. I don't need the fans on my side to do what I do, which is what, Oscar? Win championships, correct?
Yeah, I've seen you win a few of them.
Hey, we see me win more than a few, buddy.
Okay.
And this is not going to be any different in PWA. No, it's just not. It's not going to be any different. I'm tag teaming with Ron Horn.
In the first ever tag team tournament to crown the first ever tag team champions.
That's right. Yep. And I can't think of any better tag team to win it than being led by Big Daddy Storm and Ron Horn.
Now, I know you and Ron have been teaming a little in Redemption Wrestling, right?
Yeah, sure.
I was sort of worried about that because both of you guys have big egos and both are,
I wouldn't say ego, I would say competence.
Been main eventers and in singles competition,
sure.
and I've seen you form some successful tag teams in
Absolutely.
the past. But I still think that Ron needs to pay attention.
Why do you think I'm just going to stab somebody in the back, dude?
Well, I'm just saying that sometimes Big Daddy Storm gets full of Big Daddy Storm. And
if I feel that somebody is not pulling their weight, then you got to go. You got to get kicked to the. If you're not going to pull your weight as my tag team partner.
So in other words, if you and Ryan Horn do not win the tag team titles on October 13th, are you going to consider that Ryan Horn did not pull his weight in that tournament?
If he's the one that takes that pinfall, then that's exactly what I'm telling you.
Wonder if Big Daddy Storm takes that pinfall.
Then somebody's cheated because you don't get the pinfall on me like that.
Oh, man. There we go. That
Dude,
did I?
Really?
That's the Big Daddy Storm.
I'm just
telling you.
Wait.
You've been a mainstay in PWA, Deadeye. You've been a mainstay there. So, Big Daddy Storm, this is his first appearance in PWA. You guys better pay attention, man, because he's not just coming there for the tag team titles. I'm telling you, he's coming there for some single competition too. Am I right, Storm?
Yep. I'm not going to lie to you.
So, wonder if it came down to you and Deadeye one night in a singles match for the.
He better watch his back because I'll do whatever it takes to win the title. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
And if you're not like that, if you're not willing to do whatever it takes to win the title and being the champion is not your goal, you're in the wrong business, buddy. You're just in the wrong business. And I will do whatever it takes to do that. I pull no punches when it comes to that. And I make no bones about it. You know when you get in the ring with me, watch your back. Watch your P's and Q's because I will do it.
We've been up and down the road together. I know.
There's too much tape, and if people know my history now, there's too much tape for me to sit here and lie to you and say, I would never do nothing like that. Yeah, I would.
Well, at least you're honest about it. You're honest. You're honest
about it. I'm not going to lie about it.
Well,
you can't.
Maybe me and you may get along well, may not get along well.
That's
DDT,
right.
you know what it stands for, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dirty, dangerous tactics. we're not beyond using dirty, dangerous tactics. Whatever it takes, just like you, to get the job done, that's what we'll do.
That's right. And seeing Big Daddy Storm stands for champion. Right there. Big bold letters.
Okay.
Big bold letters.
This guy sitting beside you, Deadeye, Malachi. He has an open challenge on October 13th for PWA Wrestling at Sardis Lake Baptist Church. Have y'all received any names of some potential opponents?
Well, as of right now, no. I mean, there's one out there that's part of DUI, this young buck, Dakota Riley. You know, he's been mouthing off about Malachi the last few weeks. You know, every time you get on social media, he's got something to say about he's got something to say about him. But, you know, way I look at it, if he wants some, come get him some, because I really don't think he wants none of Malachi. Malachi, he's in a bad mood today, and I'm going to try to keep him in check today. I'll keep him in check as much as I can.
Yeah, he's kind of looking a little weird there.
Look, why don't we take a break?
Let's take a break, and we'll come back on the other side of the break, and we'll try to talk to Malachi. Let's try to talk to him.
Okay.
All right. We'll be back with more of It's Bell Time right here on UndefinedRadio.com.
Hello, it's the mouth of the South, Jimmy Harden. You're listening to Bell Time with Oscar Barlow.
UndefinedRadio.com. American Radio.
Going back to school can be quite expensive, especially when you have more than one child. We offer a variety of ways to ease your back-to-school budget woes. This is Tracy Goforth with First Security Bank. We have lenders that are ready to help you finance school supplies, clothing, books, and so much more. Dr. Seuss once said, the more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. Call us today. We want to ease your back-to-school woes. First Security Bank, we are one. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
For over 40 years, Toby Cinemas has served the North Mississippi area, offering all of the newest releases in a family-friendly atmosphere with prices that won't break the bank. Located at 226 East Main Street, Senatobia, Toby Cinemas is Dolby Digital Surround sound in real 3D. Go to TobyCinemas.com and plan your next night out at the hometown theater that treats you like family. Toby Cinemas, home for family entertainment since 1970.
This is Drew Moreland, and you're listening to the original Texas Red Dirt station east of the Mississippi, Undefined Radio.
Undefined Radio. Don't let your station define you.
Hi, folks. Ricky Swindle for Batesville Tire Muffler on the corner of Highway 6 and Eureka Street. Hey, bud, are you
always late?
Because your tires are flat? Your old lady's on the phone with her mama telling her,
Mama, he's crazy.
So now mama's trying to talk her into all because you won't buy new tires. Come see me at Batesville Tire Muffler and I'll fix you up with a brand new set of Toyos and Duck Commanders or any brand you want. I can even finance them for you too. Then you can walk in on time and say, hello, darling. And she'll say, I'm sorry. Batesville Tire Muffler, helping married women since 1975.
At Cockrell Family Medical Center, we believe in treating our patients like family. Having to go to the doctor's office can be a daunting experience for many people. But here at Cockrell Family Medical Center, we give you the best care with a smile and a caring heart. Our goal is to help you lead a long, healthy life with our health and wellness programs, weight loss program, supplements, vitamins, and so much more. Schedule your appointment today. Come by the office at 120 North Fleet Drive in Senatobia, Mississippi, or call us at 662-301-1128. Once again, that number is 662-301-1128.
All right, Oscar Barlow here, back with more of It's Bell Time right here on UndefinedRadio.com. And I tell you, Big Daddy Storm, we're being joined by Deadeye and Malachi.
That's right.
And when we right before we went into break, we were talking about Malachi's open challenge for October 13th at Sardis Lake Baptist Church for PWA Wrestling. The doors are going to open at 5 o'clock. Bell time is going to be at 6 p.m. Tickets are only $10. Now, you can bring your entire family out for that. $10. Children 5 and under free. Proceeds going to go to the mission teams of Sardis Lake Baptist Church.
Exactly.
What a great cause, man. What a great cause. Big Daddy Storm, Ron Horn's going to be there, involved in the first ever. They're going to crown the first ever PWA Tag Team Champions in a big tournament there that night. Deadeye's going to be in a return match against Xander Reigns, which should be a barn buster right there, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, it's going to be a throwdown.
We're going to have fun.
Randy Hales is going to be there.
That's right.
A host of other PWA stars will be there. The DDT guys, the DUI guys are going to be there. But Malachi's got this open challenge.
Yes.
And Deadeye, you was talking about some open, and man, he's moving around over there. I don't.
So, does he talk at all?
Not very much.
What does he say? I mean, So, like, if I ask Malachi a question.
Malachi.
So he can say Malachi. That's good.
That's about all you're going to get out of him.
So, I mean.
Malachi, or you have any idea who your opponent may be for this open champ? Don't look.
Oscar, you look like a little rump roast. It looks like he's hungry.
Yeah, man. Malachi.
Dude.
It don't really matter. It doesn't really matter who his opponent is. Come on.
Whoa.
Sit down. Sit down.
Oscar.
Please sit him down.
Hold on.
Please sit him down.
It's good.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Like I said before, it really doesn't matter who his opponent is. Whoever it is, just come on. Get your beat down, because that's what you're going to get.
Where did y'all find Malachi at?
Out in the middle of the woods.
In Mississippi?
Mississippi.
Oh, dang. You know what happens in the woods in Mississippi. Be careful if you get in the ring with Malachi, is all we're saying. That's all we're going to tell you. So I'm excited to see who they may have come in there and face Malachi, though. And you're telling me it's this Dakota Riley character.
Dakota Riley, that's right. He's with DUI. I don't know why he's with DUI, but he is.
All right, we have one of the things I need you guys to do, by the way. We've been talking about PWA. We've been talking about Jerry Lawler. Look, with PWA, first of all, if you haven't gone to their Facebook page, you need to do that.
Yeah.
All right, go to the PWA Facebook page, give them a like, give them a follow. You can stay up to date on all the shows coming up. I think that's important to do. You'll get information as it drops, news as it drops for PWA and what's coming up with them. Like you said, Randy Hales is going to be there.
Yeah.
Which is going to be, that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Randy's.
You go back a long way with Randy.
Yeah, I go back a long way with Randy. Yeah. Randy's a good guy.
So, but this show, look, and
Randy's an encyclopedia when it comes to wrestling.
That dude's so knowledgeable.
Yeah, he's been here on this bell time
yes,
before.
Yes, he has.
Yeah,
that sucker knows everything.
Yeah.
We could have stayed on here for 8 or 9 hours just talking to Randy Hales and never had dead air.
Yeah, right.
And that's saying something.
And Jerry Jarrett was the same way.
Yeah, Jerry Jarrett was the same way.
Yeah.
Well, and not only Jerry Jarrett, I mean, we could have done the same thing with Lance Russell before he passed away at 91 years old.
Well, we went off the air and Lance was still talking.
Oh, yeah, and would have kept talking.
It kept talking.
It was finally, it's like, well, yeah, man. But that's what's cool about having some of these guys who have that knowledge.
Yeah.
And what they can teach the younger guys in this business, honestly, I think it's important to know the history of wrestling.
Yeah.
To be a successful wrestler in this business, to know what you're getting into, because if you're coming into this business, there's a reason you're coming into this business.
Absolutely.
There's a love for this business that was stoked in you at some point by someone that you watched on TV. You just don't wake up one day and said, wrestling, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, and Deadeye, who were some of the guys that you watched growing up and kind of influenced you to want to be a wrestler?
Well, back in the day, guys that, influenced me, you had people, of course, the King and Bill Dundee. I grew up on the King Bill Dundee.
Hey,
I grew up.
Superstar.
No, Lord.
But, you had people like Phil Hickerson.
Yeah, Big Phil, man.
Big Phil, that's who I kind of patterned myself after,
You talk like Big Phil, man.
That's who I kind of patterned myself after.
I was sitting here thinking, man, this guy has the voice of Big Phil Hickerson.
But again, though, you're influenced by certain people that you see to get into this business. And being able to learn from these people, it's super important.
Right.
I think you need that, and to know how this business works.
Yeah.
And to be able to give your best and be your best. Nothing bugs me more in wrestling than see guys who are just happy to be where they are and they have no ambition.
Yeah.
I think that's the worst trait you can have as a professional
And if I was a gambler, and I'm not a gambler, Deadeye, but I would bet that Dirty Dutch Mantel's on that list somewhere.
Dirty Dutch is definitely on that list.
I never would have. Of course, everybody that grew up in the Mid-South area and watched Memphis wrestling and all, Lawler and Dundee's always going to be at the top of the
absolutely.
list. Dundee, Lawler, Dundee, one or two.
But there are a lot of names.
But I would have betted that Phil Hickerson and Dirty Dutch Mantel. And I tell you another one that's probably on your list, Dr. D. David Schultz.
David Schultz.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, that's a name you don't hear. Never.
Just go ask that news report about David Schultz. He can tell you everything you need to
know.
Yeah, he still can't hear out of that ear, I don't think. I mean, that's tough. Oh, by the way, PWA, they're going to give away tickets this week.
That's right.
Okay.
And that was going to get
on
to
their
my
Facebook
point.
page?
On their Facebook page.
Okay.
That's why you need to go there. It's PWA Pro Wrestling Association. Follow that Facebook page for your chance to win tickets to it. Look, we showed you the tickets are only $10, which is great. And if you do get your tickets free, still donate. I think supporting these mission trips is important, and PWA is doing it the right way.
Yeah.
They're putting on good shows. And look, these are shows that you're not going to be there all night long for.
Right.
All right. They run a very tight show. I love that. I have worked for promoters where we've been there for 8 or 9 hours, it seems like, and the show never ends.
Valiant.
I swear.
The Kenny Valiant specials.
It never ends.
Never ends.
But what the guys at PWA are doing, Oscar, why don't you go over and give him a back rub?
Why don't you go over there, Storm?
Will you please sit down?
Just
sit down.
He may be thinking you may take that open challenge.
I think he
Storm,
likes
do you want that open challenge?
I'll take it.
Huh?
I'll take it if there's a top. If
hey,
look,
hey,
this is about stipulation. There has to be gold involved. If it ain't championship gold, then I have no skin in the game. I have to have skin in the game. It's the only way it works. Oscar, you know me.
Yeah, but
you know my ego.
He's kind of cutting them eyes at you, brother.
Yeah, well,
like I said, I'll try to keep him in check.
I'm a hunk of burning storm. I'm ready. He's cutting them eyes at me. You can stay right over there on that side of the table and do it, but yeah.
But no, like you said that a while ago, hey, missions. That's what churches need. Missions.
Yeah.
That's what PWA is doing. They're trying to support missions, and also that night they're going to be taking up shoes and work boots for the homeless.
Okay.
So they're going to be doing that. So if you have any shoes, you want to go buy shoes, or that's pretty good left shoes and stuff, just bring them in. They'll be glad to take them to church that night. Be glad to take them.
And how cool is that too?
That's good.
I mean, I love this is why I love giving to churches and churches that do this and the things that they're doing here, because you know where that stuff is going.
Yeah.
My soon-to-be son-in-law is part of a group that does that. They do a lot of mission work. They go to the Ukraine.
Yeah.
And he'll be leaving for the Ukraine week after next.
Well, Bryant Lane Cowboy Church, some of our mission team folks just got back from Montana.
Yeah, dude,
yeah.
Again, another great mission trip.
Yeah.
Look, we hear on the news all the time about all the bad things that are going on. There are a lot of great people in this world who do great things, and they do them for selfless reasons, and I think that's the best way to do it.
It kills me that the major news networks and the cable news networks, they cover all these big cities and all the negative about the country and all. Come to small town America. Small town America is where it's happening at, man. Come to small town America sometime. Is DDT going to have any representation in the tag team tournament?
Well, they've got DDT. They've got Malachi and myself, and they got John Tackett. We've all kind of busy scheduled that night.
Yeah.
But, hey. That's not saying later on down the road.
But you and Malachi could pull if the promoters came and said, hey, do you guys want to enter the tag team tournament in addition to your other matches? It's tag team go, man.
That may be something, But
look, that would be interesting.
It would be interesting.
That would be interesting.
But believe you me, Deadeye and Malachi, we're going to be watching.
Yeah.
And whoever wins the titles that night, it don't matter who it is. I don't care. Hey, Ron Horn, Storm.
That's right.
Sooner or later, Deadeye and Malachi, they're coming for gold.
Well, you're going to look around the sexiest waist going in professional wrestling, at least in this area, Big Daddy Storm and Ron Horn. Ron's gotten in great shape, too. Yeah. We talked about when we were making these comebacks that if we're going to do it, we're going to do it the right way.
Yeah.
And be better than ever. And I'm telling you right now, that's the truth. These people who are involved in this tag team tournament have no idea what's coming. And anybody who wants to challenge the champs afterward has no idea what's coming. And any tag team in the area, you're going to have to go through me and Ron Horn. That's a fact.
And I tell you, we talked about Jeff Bates earlier, how he's turned his life around and his incredible testimony. Ron Horn has done the same thing. And, we remember Ron back in the day,
Yeah.
But Ron Horn is a different Ron Horn now. And I tell you, as you said, he's
Ron has become so
150% better. Yeah.
He is. And Ron will tell you his story.
Yeah.
Ron makes no secret of that. We're not saying anything on this bell time right now that everybody out there who knows Ron doesn't already know. Ron has made no secret. He gives his testimony.
Ron is
freely.
not ashamed of it.
No, because he wants to help people who was where he was at to be better.
Right.
And Ron does that. Ron's one of the more inspirational people in my life. And you talk about, I give Ron a lot of grief on this show. I do. But not bad grief. But, we have a difference of opinion when it comes to wrestling.
Yeah.
But I still respect Ron for who he is. He's still a really great friend of mine. You don't have to share the same opinions on things.
Right.
For people to inspire you with overcoming the things that they do.
Yeah.
And that to me is what it's all about.
Yeah.
If you can't do that, then what's wrong with you as a person?
We all have great testimonies.
We do.
You just have to share them. You have to share your testimonies. If you don't, you're not that Christian soldier for God. And you know, almost a year ago, October 31st, be a year that I had my stroke. You know, and you know, here I am.
Yeah.
A year later, you know.
And you went through a hard time.
Yeah.
And how many people were all of a sudden there by your side, sending you texts, telling you and looking out for you, and the people that rise up. It's what's amazing. I mean, prayers, with my mom going through what she went through. Yeah. It's amazing the outpouring of prayers and people who would add you to the prayer list at their churches, and you're going, wow, where's that even coming from? Yeah. And it's people you don't even deal with on a daily basis. Yeah. Or maybe not even on a weekly basis. Yeah. There are a lot of great people out there, and the people who go to show up and support organizations like PWA, and Redeemed Wrestling, and these organizations like that who are doing good works, who are out there having these great wrestling shows for fans who love wrestling. And look, these wrestling matches. I think it's important to note when people hear things like PWA and Redeemed Wrestling, they think, "Oh, it's just church wrestling. It's not the same, buddy." If you think that, you haven't been to a show.
You haven't been to a show.
Right. Look, it's still wrestling.
You need to come see for yourself.
Yeah, you may not go out and hear somebody just cussing on a mic because, honestly, you don't need to do that. If that's what you have to do to get over, then you can't get over, and you probably need to learn the business a little bit better. That's what you rely on.
That's right.
So, and these shows, and Oscar, you've been at these shows, and you know, I mean, you can work. You can be a great performer in this business and not have to resort to those type of things.
Right, because, you know, on independent shows, I mean, people bring their families out.
Yeah,
and
kids.
I've never agreed. Matter of fact, I refused to work some shows in the past.
That's right.
That had a lot of just bad language, because I bring my children with me, you know, and I'm just not going to, you know, put them through that. We don't do it in our house. We live in a Christian home, and we're not going to do it anywhere else, you know, and I'm not going to be a part of any organization that does that. Our championship wrestling shows, I mean, that was one thing I told the promoter of championship wrestling when I started to work with them and all their shows. I'll do it, but it's got to be a family show.
Yeah.
And you can ask anybody that's came to championship wrestling, wherever we've been, Tupelo, Isle of Capri, whatever. There's no bad language on it.
No.
And there's no risque stuff. I mean, it's all clean, family, fun, entertainment.
You know, our children, they go through enough nowadays. That's something they don't need. They don't need that.
Yeah, and these wrestling
Man,
shows.
he sounds just like Phil Mickelson.
and these wrestling shows give them that opportunity to go see something clean and fun and entertaining with compelling stories that I think that make wrestling unique, and it's going to be fun.
But, you know, we work for a promoter, and God rest his soul, you know, he would be the world's worst. Tell everybody, no bad language, and he'd be the first one to come out there and get on the mic. And
I know it.
Cuss like a sailor. Man.
And God bless him, and I love him. But he'd be the very first one. He's like, all right, y'all can't cuss, y'all can't do this. And he'd come out there and start like, dude, you just said. You literally just said.
Man, you done blew the whole thing.
Yeah, well. Those were fun times, though, too.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be surprised the people that came up to us and said, look, hey, this is some of the best stuff I've seen in a long time. No language. You know, it's just a good environment.
And that's what we want. We want you to be able to bring your kids out there, because your children, honestly, they're going to be the future fans of professional wrestling, and you want them to have good experiences out there.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, look, wrestling has evolved, as everything in life does. I mean, it just does. But you can still have that old school mentality with the sense that you also can bring these kids and know what your fan base is and honor your fan base and be good to your fan base.
Yeah.
And you need to do that. If you're not willing to do that, if you're a performer out there, especially, and this is not just to the younger guys, it's some of the older guys, you see it, Oscar, how they treat their fans like garbage. Like if they're a heel, then they think, well, I just have to be an a-hole to the fan. That's not true. That is just not true.
Right. No, it's not.
Because they pay their money for you to do what you do.
That's right.
You can say, well, my payoff wasn't that much. So what? You chose to do this business, buddy.
Yeah.
And those people only reason you're getting paid is because the people who put their butts in that seat.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, because Dustin 5 Star is a prime example of that. You know, I've been calling Dustin's matches ever since the beginning of Dustin Star, when he was with Bill Street Posse. Dustin, whether heel, baby, whatever, I have never ever seen him turn down a fan for a picture, for an autograph,
You
for just a
can't.
conversation.
Yeah.
For just a conversation,
That's
you
right.
know. Now, when he gets in that ring, he turns it up.
You have to.
And he turns it up good.
That's right.
But outside that ring, he is not going to turn his back on any of the fans.
You can't, because
not gonna do
their
it.
memories of wrestling.
They put him in the ring.
Exactly.
They put him there.
Their
you know.
memories of wrestling, whether they will come back or not, are totally dependent
Yeah.
on your interaction with that fan base.
Yeah.
And if you can't do it, or you refuse to do it because your ego won't allow you to do it, or you think it's one thing, buddy, you got to rethink your role in this business.
Just like the listener, the fan that said after the rally they ran into Lawler at some other place. You know, hey.
Yeah.
You know, he's eating, and I can remember. It's been about a year ago. Myself, Lawler, and Dundee were in O&H at Isle of Capri after the show, sitting there, and some fans were coming in, and the restaurant manager said, you know, we'll get somebody over here to keep them away from you guys so y'all can eat. What's he doing?
Awesome. Look, we need to take a break, buddy.
Yeah, well, first, let me just finish this. But I remember Lawler and Dundee both at the same time saying, no. If they want a picture, they want an autograph, they're the reason we're here tonight.
Heck yes.
Yeah, so let's
And
take
see,
a break.
they know.
Yeah, they know. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more of It's Bell Time.
We got to get him
check
something
on
down.
Malicon. Yeah.
That's right.
Woo, Messy, this is handsome Jimmy Vane, the Boogie Woogie Man. Tell my people, all my brothers and sisters, don't you dare miss Bell Time with Mayor Oscar. Oh, yeah. Barlow.
Share us on Facebook so your friends can find us. UndefinedRadio.com.
Electricity has become a necessity, but it also remains a luxury, and we often forget that until we must manage without it for short periods of time. When storms roll in, our employees roll out to clear debris and restore power as quickly as possible. A lineman is often described as being a hero, defined by a person of distinguished courage or ability that is admired for his brave deeds and noble qualities. Got power? Thank a lineman. But let's not forget the right-of-way crews that help keep the lines cleared year-round and supervisors who remain on duty around the clock. We would like to thank all of our hardworking employees for their dedication for serving our members and their prompt response times. Any storm, anytime, anywhere, Tallahatchie Valley Electric Power Association. To report an outage at any time, you can call 662-563-4742 or visit the website at tvepa.com. Click on the Storm Center to view the report outages. Protect, restore, serve. Tallahatchie Valley Electric Power Association.
For over 100 years, GM has built the world's finest automobiles. And for 60 of those years, Hefner's has been delivering them to you. Hefner Motors team is trained with one goal, your complete satisfaction. Find new roads and drive the USA in a Chevrolet, Buick, or GMC. Hefner Motors, Highway 6 West, Batesville, USA. Or click HefnerChevy.com, a family company.
There's a reason people shop here.
The Local Yokel Show, live Saturday morning. And on demand at UndefinedRadio.com. Undefined Radio for everyone. No, really, everyone. It's time to insure, and we make it easy. Caldwell Insurance on the Square in Batesville. We have the easiest phone number to remember, 563-4567. We have the easiest website, it's timetoinsure.com. And the free app is available. Just search Caldwell Insurance in the App Store. You can use the free app and the website to get a quote, file a claim, and manage your policies. Easy, easy, easy. And we're easy to find. Under the clock sign on the corner on the Batesville Downtown Square. Come see Chris Smith, Jennifer Miner, Kim Rogers, and Perrin Caldwell. We work hard to make insurance easier for you at Caldwell Insurance.
Medicap Pharmacy on Highway 51 near the 6 and 51 intersection in Batesville. The pharmacy in Batesville that knows you when you walk in. Owned and operated by Todd Johnson, who lives here and grew up here. You'll see Medicap on our sign and on kids' jerseys at the ball field. We're involved in this community because we care about Batesville and Panola County. A fully equipped pharmacy with quick service and a drive-through window for your convenience. On Highway 51 in the Piggly Wiggly parking lot. Just look for our sign. Medicap Pharmacy. Here for you because we're your neighbor.
Cafe Olay on Highway 6 in Batesville. An atmosphere that makes it easy to relax, eat, and enjoy yourself. Come in anytime for the best in authentic Mexican food or a steak, grilled shrimp, a burger, or club sandwich. Stop in on Sunday for the lunch buffet, including delicious hot wings and a cheese dip. Cafe Olé, open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week. The bar is fully stocked and ready. Cafe Olé, Highway 6 in Batesville. Just a happy place to be.
All right, we're back with more of It's Bell Time. I'm Oscar Barlow along with Big Daddy Storm. We got Deadeye and Malachi in the studio with us from PWA.
That's right.
Wrestling. And
show's coming up soon.
Show is coming up next Saturday night. Bell Time's, with doors open at 5 o'clock. Bell Time's at 6. Tickets are only $10, so you can bring the entire family. Good family fun. 5 and under is free. All the proceeds go to the mission team at Sardis Lake Baptist Church, and that's where this thing's going to be held. Big tag team tournament, first ever tag team champions, featuring you and Ron Horn.
Exactly.
Pairing up in that situation. Xander Raines is going to be going against one of our guests, Deadeye.
That's right, Deadeye.
And Malachi's got an open challenge.
Every time you say his name, he gets excited over there.
Should be
Oscar. I think he likes you, Oscar.
No, he don't like me.
Oscar,
whoa.
Calm down. Whoa. You might have to just carry him on out. I think he's getting a little bit excited. We'll
get him out of here, man.
I think Oscar's gonna have a heart attack if we don't do this soon.
He's tangled up.
Jeez.
Come on. Here the studio. For heaven's sake, get out of here.
Good grief, man. Holy crap.
Woo.
Dude. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Next Saturday night at PWA.
Yeah.
Wow.
Randy Hales is going to be there, the owner, founder, operator, president of Power Pro Wrestling.
That's right.
He'll be there.
Dude, let me tell you. Ole Miss Rebel says loving the show, talking about clean promos and clean shows. Absolutely, dude. Because we think you got to.
Yeah.
This is necessary.
Yeah. Did we get anything on the Lawler thing earlier?
You know, people are – look, here's the thing. Like, you got people talking about you know, most of the comments have been really good, and everybody's, look, it's a free country.
Yeah.
Lawler can talk about and go and support whoever he wants to support.
Amen.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
This is freaking America.
Yeah.
You should be able to support whoever you want to. I don't have to agree with you.
Right.
All right. I'm not supposed to agree with everything that you say, and I feel for people who think that way.
Yeah.
This would be a boring world.
Yeah.
If we all thought the same thing and did, we might as well not even have a human race if that was the case.
Right.
That is dumb and stupid. It makes this world dull.
Yeah.
And we see that a lot. And most of the comments are good. It's like, you know, it's a free country. He can go where he wants to. And you don't have to agree with him. And one lady was even saying, you know, she doesn't agree with his opinion, but it's a free country. He can do what he wants to do and leave him alone. And that's the case. Then we have some people who are like, wrestling fans and Trump, like wrestling's derogatory to do that. And look, until you wrestle, then you can't say that, first of all. Yeah. And to say that just because Trump is part of that and wrestling fans like Trump, that is a ludicrous and stupid thing to say.
Yeah.
Same thing with he's a pick of, I'll say crap because I'm not going to put what this idiot put on there, and Trump is too. Again, you got dumb people like that out there who can't even, first of all, form a correct sentence at all. So, you know, whatever. But most of the comments have been really good.
Yeah. But we do want to thank the King for joining us this morning. I know he was real busy. Had a big line in New York City, the Big Apple. Comic-Con. Yeah, man.
That's
we could hear the crowd behind him, man. And
that's right.
And we want to thank the King for taking time out of his busy schedule and come on It's Bell Time.
Yeah, that was nice of him to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, just to tell his little side of it, and like, you know. And he's right. It's 50-50. And you find that it equalizes out because you're seeing that more and more with people who are so outspoken to the negative.
Yeah.
But more of the positive people are starting to stand up.
Yeah.
And back these people. And I love that.
We'll have Jerry on maybe a few weeks down the road to get an in-depth talk about this stuff's going on, and also get an update on the death of his son, Brian Lawler. You know.
That's right.
We'll have him on and maybe try to have him on for 30 or 40 minutes, something like that. Jerry stays so busy, man.
He does, but that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the King still looks so young.
Right.
People are like, well, he looks old. When you know his actual age, no, he doesn't.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
It's in good shape.
And he keeps going. That's one thing. And I don't. You hear a lot about these people who are talking about MAGA. Ole Miss Rebel says Storm's new slogan: "Make wrestling great again." Which is true. That's right.
We try to do that here on this Bell Time.
BP, I may have to steal that, dude. I may have to steal that doing these shows coming up for sure. But But again, and that's cool. Like I said, when we've talked about the PWA shows, it's one of the great things about the PWA shows is that they're clean, they're good family fun, they raise money for these mission trips. Look, there are a lot of people out there who struggle. There are a lot of people out there who try to do good things, who are suffering, and there are good people who want to stand up for other people and help give these people something that they might not have otherwise.
And don't forget, Deadeye mentioned something very important at this show on October 13th at Sardis Lake Baptist Church.
Yes.
Bring a pair of shoes with
That's
you.
right.
Bring a pair of shoes that you can give to the people at the door there, because they're going to be collecting shoes for the homeless. You know.
Yeah, and you can go out and buy cheap shoes. If you only have $5.
Go to Walmart.
That's
right. Go to Fred's. Go wherever and get you a pair of shoes.
Yeah, lay off the Happy Meals.
Yeah.
Do something. Yeah. Stay at home, eat a sandwich or something like that, and just go buy a pair of shoes.
That's just like when we do the Toys for Tot things, you know.
Absolutely.
Come on, bring a pair of shoes at Sardis Lake Baptist Church. Once again, that's October 13th. Sardis Lake Baptist Church, PWA Wrestling will be hot in action that night.
Oh, yeah.
Doors open at 5 o'clock, bell time 6. All tickets are $10. 5 and under are free.
Oh,
5 and under are free. The proceeds are going to go to the mission teams at Sardis Lake Baptist Church.
Which is important.
Right. That's
Super
very important. Mission trips are important. And first ever tag team champions will be crowned. Good luck, Storm, to you and my friend Ron Horn. Wish you the best of luck. I know Deadeye is going to go in there and take care of business with Xander Reigns. And this Malachi, man, I'm telling you.
Exactly.
I would love, you know what? I would love to see Malachi get after Randy Ailes.
Oh, yeah. That's right. And don't forget, the Undefined Truth is on Wrestling News Center now.
WrestlingNewsCenter.com.
WrestlingNewsCenter.com. Definitely
for
go
all
out.
your local, international wrestling news.
Absolutely.
Go to WrestlingNewsCenter.com. Yeah.
You get to hear Big Daddy Storm talk about all the stuff that he keeps talking about, stuff that Oscar maybe not even like.
And this show will be posted on there later on, won't it?
Yeah, I will be posting the audio from it. You'll be able to hear it, so we're going to post that on there too, and allow these people to expand the reach. And look, WrestlingNewsCenter.com is one of the hottest things going. So for all your wrestling information, you need to stop by and check it out. You're going to love it.
That's right. Our big match of the week is going to be Jerry the King Lawler, who was on this morning, against his son, Brian Lawler.
Yeah, this is for the Unified Heavyweight title, wasn't it?
Unified USW Unified Heavyweight Championship of the world.
Now, look, this is from 1993.
Too Sexy against the King.
That's amazing. That's throwing it back.
Hey, that's what we do here. That's what we do here on It's Bell Time.
We keep the past alive.
We try to keep the history, the heritage, and the tradition of wrestling going right here on this Bell
We
Time.
We definitely do. I hope you guys enjoy this match.
I do. And having Deadeye in here this morning, which.
Now he's going. I guess we'll have Phil Hickerson next week.
Man, look, I am trying my best to get a hold of Phil Hickerson, man.
Oh, that's
I'd love to have Deadeye in the studio when we have Big Phil on the phone.
Red Bell said it takes no more effort to be clean than dirty. That is so very, very true. All right, guys, we got to get out of here. Let's play this main event match.
Match of the week, the King against Too Sexy. Until next week, Oscar Barlow for Big Daddy Storm. Thank all of our guests. Thank you for listening. So long, everybody.
There is the King and champion, Jerry Lawler.
The King defending the Unified World Heavyweight title against Brian Christopher. Should be a good one right here for TV today.
This is a match a lot of people have been wanting to see. These two have been in action before. Christopher Zenemo will have another belt for the collection as soon as this is over with. Frank Burrell holds up the Unified title, and that'll be kept right over here. Corey, keep an eye on that one.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, Christopher says, make sure I know where that's at. Well, we'll tell you where it is. It's right here. And we'll guard it. Let me tell you. Hey, all right, the first action is Brian Christopher immediately jumping out. He hadn't hit you with a fist.
He hadn't used the fist. Christopher already complaining about the fist. I think he's already daydreaming.
Oh, I tell you. A lot of folks would say he's daydreaming if he thinks that he will wear that Unified belt. Don't sell him short. He's tough.
He is tough.
And he's sneaky.
Yeah.
But the man he's facing, right there, Jerry Lawler.
Oh, look at him now. He's complaining about the fist. Now he's saying, yeah, come on, put him up.
I'll tell you what, Lawler has forgotten much more about wrestling and championship matches than Brian Christopher knows.
Well, about for TV today, USWA Championship Wrestling and the Unified World Title on the line. Christopher trying to hip toss the King out of the turnbuckle. Look at Lawler. Oh, he just throws Christopher right out of there.
A little lesson in how it is done. Christopher tried it 3 times, couldn't do it. Lawler says, all right, here you go. And now what? What was Christopher complaining about now? Whatever it was, the crowd assures the referee there was nothing wrong with that. Oh. The Christopher tactic. Get the referee watching the opponent closely.
Yeah.
Maybe provide an opening for yourself to do something that is not within the rules.
That's probably what he's thinking. Lawler whips Christopher in. Brian Christopher hangs on. Yeah. That was just little Christopher strut in, man.
Yeah, outsmarted him, he says. Outsmarted you. Well, it's early.
Hadn't outsmarted him until he wins this Unified World Title that's on the line. Better remember that, Christopher, when it comes down to the King. Lawler tangles up with Christopher. And Christopher backs him up against the rope. Oh. Big knee right in the midsection. Reversal here. Christopher comes off. Right on from the King. Sends him down. He busted him right in the mouth with that one.
And I'm not sure what he had that fist closed up when he hit him there, huh?
Yeah.
And now that's what Brian is saying. He said, hey, hit me with a fist. But the crowd says, I don't think so. Yeah, I think he did, too. Christopher is steamed. Now he's going into that little...
Oh, look at this. He's using the fist. I'm through a finish. I'm leaving.
It's the crybaby attitude that the fans just do not like from Brian Christopher. What?
Say, Brown, does he not know a fist is illegal? Everybody knows a fist is illegal. Isn't that big fat pig right there in the red sweatpants? She knows a fist is illegal. Everybody knows it.
You better be in by 10 or you're out of here. He made it. Brian Christopher. Always complaining. Always unhappy. Always being mistreated. The King, meanwhile, just waiting for it.
Yeah, Chris over here in the Solar, the great fans in the USWA. Always running that mile, let me tell you. Back Lawler up against the turnbuckle. Should be a clean break for the King. Oh, yeah. Christopher says, clean break.
And hit him with a fist.
Yeah, Lawler nails him back in there. Watch Christopher over here. He's going in his tights now.
And the referee warning Lawler about the fist. He said, wait a minute, he hit me with it. Yes. Did he have a chain or something?
I can tell what it was. It looked like something he busted him with, and it didn't look like a chain. He had it balled up in his hand there and had part of it sticking out and jabbed Lawler with it. Boy, he goes to work on Jerry. Takes the King and whips him into the turnbuckle! Lawler gets out of the way. The strap comes down. And the King goes to work on Brian Christopher. Flips Christopher out of the corner. On the middle rope is Lawler. Comes down on him. He busts Christopher. Watch out, Jerry. Here comes the Hall of Knights in there. 850 pounds. Boy, they slammed down on Lawler.
They both jumped the King. Oh, driving that shoulder into it. Got him over the corner. Look out. Both of them.
Oh, boy. Watch out. Oh, gee. 525 pounds and 325 pounds of these guys jump on Jerry. Boy, got to get some help for the King out here. This kind of stuff is ridiculous. These Harlem Knights in there. He's got Jerry set down and the big guy on the middle rope in there. He's coming down on him, Dave.
The Harlem Knights have interfered. That stops the match. That stops
guys, come on with it.
You people, you've been thinking for years that that's the King of the USWA. We are the new King. We will dominate. You call us fat? Well, you look mighty fat down there right now. We are the new King. Hail the Harlem Knights.
a big splash. Jeff Jarrett out to help out the King. And Christopher is out of the ring. Let's get that bell sounded. Let's take a break, man.